Welcome to our video podcast on the iconic Beijing National Stadium, also known as the Bird's Nest Stadium. I am Sujata, the project manager for this episode. Today, we'll dive into the fascinating aspect of this architectural marvel with my team here. Introducing my team here, I'm Sujata Pandit, the project manager for this project.
I'm Akanksha, working as a design manager for this project.
Hello everyone, I am Yash and I am engineering manager for this project.
Hi everyone, I am Kumud Sharma and I am the operations manager for this project.
Hi, myself Zed and I am working as a cultural heritage manager.
Okay, let's start with a brief introduction to the stadium. The National Stadium was constructed in Beijing North with the intention of creating an urban destination that would be following the 2008 Olympic Games. It acts as a center for sports, creating chances to host both domestic and international competitions, making it a popular tourist destination. The stadium was also known as the Bird's Nest in Chinese. Now, I would like my friend Akanksha to give us an overview of the design and concept behind this stadium. Over to you.
Absolutely, Sujata, as you earlier discussed about the Beijing National Stadium and you introduced about that. So, the Beijing National Stadium is famously known as the Bird's Nest Stadium. So, it was designed by the renowned Swiss architectural firms, which are Harroz and Dima, in the collaboration with one Chinese artist who is AIYY. The stadium's design was inspired by the concept of nest, which is representing a generation of new life, as well the new generation and the future of Beijing as well. So the complex lattice structure, which is made up of steel beams and mimics twins of the bird's nest, creating unique and strike appearance. This design not only serves as aesthetic purpose, but also provides some structural supports and making it engineering marvel as well. So as Yash is here with us, so Yash, could you please explain us more about the designs?
The engineering behind the bird's nest is truly impressive. The stadium's steel structure weighs around 42,000 and it's supported by 24 trussed columns. The innovative use of steel beams interwoven in a random looking pattern gives the stadium its iconic appearance while ensuring stability and strength. One of the key engineering challenges was the roof, so which had to be both lightweight and strong. To achieve this, the team used ETFE, which are the not only lightweight panel but also provide excellent light transmission, so creating a bright and any atmosphere inside the stadium. So now these are the main construction features which are including in that stadium. So basically it was my point.
So thank you, Yash. The design and engineering aspects was fantastic. So now Kumud, as your operations manager, could you share some light on further construction processes?
Sure. About the construction of this project. So the building of the stadium was done in several stages. On top of the sites previously laid foundation, a concrete supporting structure was constructed during the initial phase of construction. The stadium, essentially self-supporting steel frame, had then been previously erected. Parts of the curved steel frame, which were constructed in Shanghai and transported to Beijing for construction and welding, and then needed to be joined in order to finish this stage construction. Welding the connecting pieces of structure together served as the primary means of connection for assembling the entire surrounding next design. Once the supporting pillars that had to be restored to expedite the assembly of the related sections were removed, the entire completed next structure sank around 27 centimeter to attain totally stability. Only then would the stadium's construction be completed and its interior design assembled.
So thank you, Kumud. We understood that every part of the construction. So now will you please tell us about the materials and structures for the information?
Stadium's dimensions are 220 meters wide and 69 meter high as well as 330 meters long. The metal that makes up the several branches of the nest is the main component among the materials. In between, a number of inflatable ETFE cushions give the playing surface a qualitative appearance. This substantial piece of cloth, which was used for the covering, cost 8 million pounds. In addition to the network's aesthetic appeal, we also need to highlight the significance of the materials, interlocking and multi structure components, the way the parts come together and the path we travel in the nest is the outcome of external calculations, although giving the impression that it constitutes a casual addition to a nearly natural journey.
Okay, thank you, Kumud.
As our cultural heritage manager, would you like to explain something that we should know about the cultural and heritage aspects of the stadium?
Sure, the bird's nest is not only just an architectural or engineering feast; it also holds the immense cultural significance. So, as the cultural heritage manager, I find it's fascinating how the stadium has become a symbol of modern China. The design reflects the tradition, Chinese, and culture. Yet, it stands as a testament to the country, rapid modernization and the global influence. The bird nest hosts the 2008 Summer Olympics, so which was the moment of the national pride and the international recognition for China. It continues to serve as a venue for various cultural and sporting events. So we can just say that bridging the past and the present.
Yeah, that sounds very fascinating, Jay.
Yeah.
So, are you aware about any green features that the building holds? Because it's a mega building, right? So, I guess it has got a lot of waste resources.
So, last but not least, the green feature of this project, in addition steel architecture advantages, it rapidly recyclable, and which align with the environmental friendly design goals of the Beijing Olympic organizations and the fundamental of the biometric design. So Beijing Olympic Stadium takes the cues from the nature directly, which mineral material to conceal the structure and the exposing part of the bird nest as a popular artistic theme, staying with the bird nest metaphor. The fade is suffered with the transparency of ETFE panels, much to how the nest must insulated by sandwiching the little objects between the twins and the constitute its frame. So we're gonna talk about the ETFE plan panels. Let ETFE panels let the sunlight through to nourishing the nature grass fields, which protect the onlookers from the weather and acting as a insulation. Moreover, the panels have the lower dead load on the roof due to this lesser weight compared to the glass or the aluminum panels. In addition to being the long lasting and the self-cleaning, they also save expensive upkeeps. So air passes through the visitor concourse into the stadium and ultimately vents through the main window of the roof constructing thanks to the opening in the outer layer.
Okay, that sounds like the company was very much aware about the CSR responsibilities.
Yeah, because it's
they had.
important for the green and the recyclable things
Yeah.
need to be fixed.
That's nice. Now I think we should just discuss. We should all discuss about the other aspects of the
Yeah.
stadium.
I think also that need to discuss about the project of the Beijing Stadium.
So that what do you think as a project manager? What challenges did you face during this whole project? So would you like to say something about that?
Yeah, sure, yes. So, from a perspective of a project manager, I think one of the most challenging aspects of of this project was coordinating the complex logistics and ensuring effective communication, because because the whole construction and the completion of the project involved many involved international team of architects, engineers, and contractors. Given the scale and innovation design of the stadium, managing timelines, budget, and resources was very crucial. Additionally, aligning the diverse culture and professional practices of the team required a high level of collaboration and flexibility. Hence, I think that was the most challenging part for a project manager.
So tell me, how do you believe the project management strategies used in the construction of the bird's nest can be applied to other large scale projects?
There are various lessons or the aspects that from these projects that can be used for any other large scale project. Some of them would be the comprehensive planning, because you see this is a very big project, very marvelous project, and it's one of its own. So the comprehensive planning and rigorous risk management and adaptive problem solving can be applied to other large scale projects as well. Prioritizing clear communication channels and regular updates helps all the stakeholders informed and aligned, since stakeholders management is also the very important task during this project. Emphasizing flexibility and contingency planning ensures the unexpected challenges which can be effectively managed without without derailing the projects. So that's it. So Akanksha, in terms of design, what do you think? What sets apart or makes it unique? What thing makes it unique about the Beijing National Stadiums apart from the world that other modern stadiums around the world don't have?
Yeah, so as a design manager, I think the bird's nest is set apart by its unique and iconic design, as we all know, which combines aesthetic appeal with structural innovations. The interwoven steel, which is unique identity of that structure resembles bird's nest specifically. So, creating a visually striking appearance of that actual nest. So, this is the one thing, and also serves functional purposes such as supporting the roof. The design is traditionally builded as a Chinese culture. It is lightly tilted toward the Chinese culture, and their Chinese cultural elements with modern engineering techniques, and making it stand out architectural landmark. We are all seeing that.
Okay, that's quite nice. And then I have another question as well. How do you think the design of this Bird's Nest Stadium, like this is a really unique one, right? So how do you think this stadium's design has influenced the modern architecture or the contemporary architecture of the sports venue?
So, design is unique thing for every kind of aesthetic. So, the bird's nest has significantly influenced contemporary architecture by demonstrating that sports venues can be both functional and visually
Appealing.
competitive. Yeah. So, its success has encouraged architectures and all the designers throughout the world to explore bold and innovative designs in future. So pushing the boundaries of what possible in a stadium's architecture. The on sustainability and integration with the surroundings and environment has also become more prominent and consideration in new projects in the future.
So I guess we'll see many more creative projects around
Yeah,
the world
as-
by the end. And
As we are looking to the bird's nest, it is one of the
yeah.
best architecture ever we are seeing.
Aesthetic as well as pleasing as well as meaningful,
Yeah.
everything in it.
Right. We can see furthermore architectures like that.
Yeah, that's so good.
As you are cultural heritage manager, so what ways has Bird's Nest contributed to the cultural and historical identity to Beijing in the China as you are
So,
looking?
the bird's nest has become a symbol of modern being and representing the city ability to blend the tradition with the innovation. So it has hosted the numerous significant events, including the 2008 Summer Olympics and also the like 2 years back 2022 Winter Olympics. About the reinforming and its status as a landmark also. The stadium designs inspired by the tradition Chinese elements, so it also serves as a cultural bridge and connecting the past with the present.
Yeah, so we realize that cultural and historical things are coming together.
Yeah.
Now we are looking to the different aspects. So how do you see the role of such landmarks evolving in the terms of cultural significance and tourism in the future of the China?
So, as we talk about the role of the landmarks like the bird's nest, will continue to evolve with an increasing focus on sustainability and community engagement. This structure will not only serve as a tourism attraction, but we can also serve as a cultural hubs. The host education program, local events, and the interactive exits, and this also enhance the visitor experience through the technology and the storytelling will further solidify the cultural significance.
Yeah, this sounds good. So I think in the future, China will get more tourists
Yeah.
for the Beijing
Because-
Olympic Stadium.
Yeah, because it's not only not only tourist, but it's also for this storytelling type and everything.
Yeah, right. Thank you.
So, Mr. Yash, from an engineering standpoint, what was the most innovative solution implemented during the construction of the bird nest?
Yeah, I think the most innovative solution was the use of an intricate lattice structure made of steel beams, which provided both strength and flexibility. This design required advanced engineering techniques to ensure stability and safety. So, especially given the stadium's seismic coordinates, the integration of ETFE membrane roof allowed natural light to enter while protecting spectators from the elements.
Nice. So, and what was the operational management of the bird nest adapted to the accommodate diverse range of the event over the years?
I think the operational management has adapted by developing flexible and multifunctional spaces within the stadium. This allows for quick transition between different type of events such as sports, concerts, and cultural performances. Investing in advanced scheduling and logistic systems has also helped streamline operations and improvement the overall efficiency of event management.
Nice.
So we are here at the end of the podcast for concluding everything we have done today, everything we have learned about the Bird's Nest Stadium within the 12 weeks within this term. So I think for the conclusion, I guess the Bird's Nest Stadium is a symbol of innovation and cultural significance, which was achieved through multidisciplinary collaboration. So in the podcast, we highlighted many aspects of the Birds Stadium. I managed to do the project management challenges and strategies for the future applications, while Akanksha discusses unique design and its impact on global architecture. Yash focused on the engineering innovations that continue to shape stadium's construction, and Kumud addressed operational challenges as the stadium adapts to diverse events. Emphasized its role in Beijing cultural identity and tourism. Together, we reflected on the Bird's Nest legacy, the lesson learned, and the importance of sustainability in maintaining iconic structures. So, what do you guys think?
I think it was an amazing experience. We learned something and we worked together. So we learned many things: how to manage a project, and how we can prepare.
Maybe do achievable projects in the future.
Yeah, and how we can do a role, like we did different roles. So like Zed did cultural manager role. So it was also
A new
impressive.
experience, right?
Yeah.
A new,
Yeah,
like
this
a
was
good
a new experience and it
So
was
thanks.
really
Like
good.
we got the idea, like how the managers work and how the things goes.
So
This
thanks,
was like real life experience for us, and
thanks to all come
Yeah.
together
thanks to our
as a
module
team.
leader, and thanks to our module to design like that, and we got some experience
Yeah.
like how real world works with
And
the
I think
project.
it's something like we did something
Out
I
of the
guess
box
we'll need
thing.
to do something.
Yeah, we get a
Yeah,
chance
out
to
of
wear
box at
something
least.
We get a
different.
chance to wear formal dress.
Yeah.
That is also a new thing.
Okay, thank
So
you.
thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so
Okay.
much.